Hello, everyone. This is Linda Talaferro on Tuesday. So this is another Tea Tuesday. Today, I want to talk about attitude. And basically, what does your attitude say about you? I've been working with a couple of people at work and just actually talked to a potential new client at lunch today. And we got on the subject of attitude. And this potential new client in particular had been struggling with some challenges that really centered around her attitude. The fact that she, strongly believed in herself, which we all should. We should definitely be confident and believe in our abilities. But there's a problem when that level of belief transcends into arrogance and cockiness, to the point where we show up at work with this attitude of I'm better than anybody else in the room. I know it all. And because I'm better than everybody else in the room and I know it all, therefore I've arrived. And so everybody should follow and listen to me. And how dare you if you don't see what I see and therefore promote me? We get to this point of entitlement because our work product has high quality. And again, that belief in our minds that we've arrived and we rise above. So think about yourself. Reflect on how you show up every day in the office. What does your attitude say about you? Do you come in with a chip on your shoulder? Do you have an attitude of, so-and-so does X, Y, Z. So, clearly, I don't understand why there's a problem with me. Or do you have an attitude of, like this person I was talking to, of being better than? There's not a sense of humbleness or collaborativeness. There's not any of that in your spirit at all. So if your attitude is one that casts a negative shadow, does it translate to your real readiness to have a seat at the table? Can people really see your value and what you bring in spite of your attitude? Or does your attitude get in the way and people really can't see that you do bring value, that you have a level of intellect, that you should be that next senior manager, that next director, that next VP, SVP, whatever you're targeting and going after? Attitude truly does translate to altitude. And I know we've heard that saying before, and I've found some great quotes from people that I've posted on my Instagram page and also in LinkedIn centered around this, because especially millennials, that come into the workplace, they come from a different mindset. They come from a different place in our history. High technology, information is right now at their fingertips. Everything is now. And for some of them, that can affect their attitude. And I must tell you, as I always tell my husband when he's talking about millennials, it's not just millennials. I got some people that's seriously grown, like myself, baby boomers in their 50s, that have that sense of attitude as well. And then they wonder why they're still at the level that they are today, and that they have not been able to move the needle and get anywhere within their career. They wonder why. They look to the left, they look to the right, and they say, well, if so-and-so hadn't have done X, Y, and Z, or it's because of him over there, or they are the reason why I don't have that director position. They are the reason, or he or she is the reason why I didn't get that opportunity for that special project. My boss is the reason why so-and-so doesn't like me, or this didn't go well. When actually, you're the reason why. You with the attitude, you showing up with the level of arrogance. And, I hate to say it, for some of us, we have a level of arrogance without the work product even to back it up. So it's one thing to have a high quality of work product. You got that confidence, you're the bomb, and being able to show up properly with that level of confidence so that it walks into the room, not as arrogance, but walks into the room more as leadership. showing up truly as a leader. But then it's the other flip of the coin when you've got that level of arrogance and you have not produced a thing. Yeah, not a thing worth anything, but you believe you have. And I have to tell you, shame on whoever you work for. Shame on whoever, if you have a coach or a mentor, shame on them for not highlighting this idea of having the proper attitude. I had a young man that was reporting to me when I joined Meritor in 2014. Extremely intelligent, very capable young man. Very, very capable. But his attitude, OMG, for real. I mean, there was a point in time where I even during a staff meeting, I had to tell him to stop talking. I mean, I didn't say shut up, but I'm telling you, I was feeling like saying shut up. But I'd tell him to stop talking because I can't say he wasn't self-aware because I truly believe he knew, but he had this level of arrogance, this attitude that preceded him before he even came around, to the point where he's been thrown out of people's offices or did not, when his name came up, people did not want him on the project. And it was unfortunate because he was extremely capable and he should have had the next opportunity or that promotion, but he just did not. And I'm going to tell you, I think I was honest with him. I had a conversation with him I think no one else had. Well, I know no one else had because he told me no one had been that direct. And I told him, I said, you are in your own way. You are in your own way. And until you allow yourself to step down, be a little vulnerable, be open to change, be open to listening for feedback, turn on that self-awareness switch every now and then in your private time, look in the mirror and just be real with yourself. Until you do all those things, you clearly are going to be where you are as long as you work in corporate America. Now, most likely you're best as a consultant, you're best probably as an entrepreneur, potentially, but then you have this, you could be, dismissing your clients. Your clients could not want to have anything to do with you, depending on that. So, I don't even know if entrepreneurship is the right vein, but he just could not get out of his own way. He just really could not. And therefore I separated him and he moved on. And I will tell you today, you know what he's doing? He's a consultant. Perfect environment because he can come in, he can be cocky, he can give his suggestions, and he can leave. Company takes them or they don't, but he's done his job. So if that's you, then maybe corporate America is not for you. But if corporate America is for you and you strongly believe it is for you, then flip the script. Get that mirror, stand in front of it, be real. When you get that 360 feedback, or if you haven't gotten that feedback, somebody along your path has given you some constructive criticism, take it as such, and then act upon it. And I'll be honest with you, it's not necessarily easy to change some parts of our personality. Some things are just who we are, but I do believe people can change. They have to want to, though. You have to want to change. And if you need the help, recognize you do, reach out for a mentor, reach out for a coach, and get that assistance. I'm going to tell you, you do that and flip the script on your attitude, your altitude will start to change. You'll get higher. You'll move into opportunities. You'll get those special projects. All those things that you've been striving for will start to unfold and open up for you. So, remember, attitude does clearly determine your altitude. All right, so that's enough for the Tea Tuesday. You guys have a good rest of your day.